What's going on? It's Dr. Allin, Evolve Chiropractic here in Woodstock. We're going to be moving into some more advanced breathing techniques. This one's called Core 4 breathing. It was actually shown to me by one of my professors in school, Dr. Tom Jenkins. So shout out to him. Let me show you basically what we're going to do is be able to contract 4 muscle groups while we do a breathing exercise. So the 4 main muscle groups, we're going to have our glute max, right? That's the first one. Your transverse abdominis, which is kind of your belt. Your lower trap muscle or your lats, which is one of the muscles that allows you to shrug down. And then our deep neck flexors, which holds our chin in a nice stable position. So it's going to be kind of weird when you first start doing this. It's going to be a lot of different moving parts, but we're going to break it down one step at a time. So first thing you're going to do is lay on your back, face up. Palms are going to face up towards the ceiling. We're just going to lay in a nice relaxed position. Now from here we want to get into our glute muscles and get them to fire a little bit. This can be a little difficult at first, but one really good way to do that is just put a little bit of weight into your heels, and we're going to do that pelvic tilt movement where we kind of tuck our tailbone underneath and tilt our tailbone up towards the ceiling. You should feel your muscles in your bottom kind of fire and get tight. So we're going to hold that position, so squeeze those muscles. It's not a maximum contraction, we're just kind of firing and putting a little bit of pressure. Now from there, we're going to start to fire our transverse abdominis muscle. So to do that, we're going to actually take our ribs, we're going to push our ribs down. We're going to try to flatten the low back into the ground and squeeze tight belly towards the spine. So a lot of times when we get into this contraction, we're going to let go of the glute muscles. So let's do that again. We're going to squeeze through the glutes, contract the ribs down, and now the next one we're going to do is our lats. We're going to reach our fingertips down just a little bit towards our feet and contract through the lats. You should feel your back starting to tighten up quite a bit. Now the very last part of this is going to be to take your chin and tuck your chin down just a little bit, and you'll feel the front part of your neck start to tighten up. So let's release everything. Let's go back through. First thing we're going to do, push into your heels just a little. You don't have to lift your butt up off the ground. Just a little pressure in your heels. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Draw your belly button in towards the spine. Press your ribs down. Now you're going to reach your fingertips down towards your feet and then tuck the chin down. Now we're going to breathe. So holding all 4 of those muscle groups, we're going to breathe deep into our abdomen and then all the way out. Again, as we breathe, you should feel those muscles all the way around. It's kind of like an inner tube, like a tire, filling all the way up in 360 degrees through the abdomen. So let's go again. Squeeze tight through the bottom, press the ribs down, reach the fingertips down, tuck the chin, and breathe. And out. As you breathe out, you're drawing that belly button in towards the spine. Again, and out. Do one more, and out. Woo! It's like a full body workout. It's kind of crazy. Sometimes when you're doing this for the first few times, you might get some cramping. If that does happen, just stop, stretch your legs out a little bit, and then go back into it, but just not as intense this time. So maybe like 10% of your effort to start off. As you work through this, you can start adding a little bit more, 20%, 30%, 50%, until eventually you can kind of really get in and start squeezing those muscles as you breathe. What this does is it allows your body to stabilize itself in a neutral position. And while we have ourselves stable, we're training the body that it's safe to breathe. So we're bringing in oxygen, you're allowing your body to produce energy while you're potentially doing different exercises. So those 4 main muscle groups, your glutes, your transverse abdominis, which is kind of like your muscular belt, your lats, and then your deep neck flexors. Those 4 muscle groups you always want to have firing while you're doing any kind of functional movement. A lot of times when we're in pain, those things get shut down neurologically. So this will help you kind of reset that circuit pattern. So try this out. I know this one is not easy. This is a little more advanced breathing technique, but the more you practice it, the better it's going to get. Keep with it. Let me know if you have any questions at all. I'm here for you.